So look at this chart. This is prepared by one of student on the concept of Lamarkism, which is very important concept of evolution theories. So she has beautifully prepared the pics of giraffe and paste it on this chart. Then you can see that this is a folded chart, and you can see its different parts. When you open it, you can see the introductory part of this theory, and then you can see the complete theory showing the main postulates of Lamarkism and its diagram. So this is how you can just narrate this with the concept of evolution. So now the student will explain with examples. So I would like to invite this student to continue. Yes.
Hello.
Swin will interact, and your name is, please?
Yogita.
Swin and Yogita will interact, and they will explain the concept of Lamarkism. So this is how they are going to discuss the phenomena of Lamarkism.
Hello everyone, this is Swin Raghva.
And this is Yogita Thakur.
We are the student of BSc second year Zoology major, a student from Vallabh Government College Mandi, and this wonderful project was assigned by our lovely professor Dr. Monica Panchani as well as head of department. So this project is made by Yogita. So I want to just ask Yogita, what do you understand by the term Lamarkism? Like, who proposed this term Lamarkism?
The Lamarkism was proposed by de Lamarck, and he explained how the inherited characters were acquired by the animals.
What were its postulates?
Inherited characters were acquired, or you can say that acquired characters are inherited. Okay? So acquired characters are inherited. You have given here the definition. You can explain
as
this.
you can see, here is written that Lamarck believes that an animal could change its physical traits to make a better use of resources. And
Can you please explain the postulates of Lamarkism?
Before postulates, she can explain this drawing of giraffe.
as you can see here, a giraffe have a smaller neck, and with the passage of time, he start to stretch is due to continuous stretching and progressive longer. Its neck become longer, and he can feed.
Can you please explain the uses and disuses of this theory?
Yes, you can give the introductory part.
The theory is based as the inheritance of acquired characters, which are defined as the changes developed in the body of an organism from a normal characters in response to change in environment or its functioning of organ in their own lifetime.
You can also read from this, Swin, that what is the theory based on.
I have to again repeat this. This theory is based on the inheritance of acquired characters, which are defined as the changes or the variations developed in the body of an organism from normal characters in response to the change in environment or in functioning of organ in their own lifetime. Yogita, can you please define the postulates of Lamarkism?
So the first postulate is effect of environment and new needs. The environment directly influences organisms, causing changes in their habitat and structure over generation to fulfill their needs. And the second one is use and disuse of organs. Organs that are frequently used become stronger, larger, and more developed, while the organs that are not used gradually weaken and degenerated.
Postulates of Lamarkism have very great examples, like if a blacksmith develops strong arms muscles from work, his children will inherit stronger arms. As well as there are uses and disuses of this organ that are frequently used become stronger, larger, and more developed. And it is also known as inheritance of acquired character.
Yes, inheritance of acquired characters. Example was the blacksmith developed
Strong arm muscles from work, his children will inherit strong arms.
But what do you think? Is it correct? Do we can develop the strong arm muscles in a first
No,
generation,
ma'am,
then
it's
in our
not.
progeny also having the same arm muscles?
No.
So now you can see the example of giraffe. You can explain.
According to Lamarkism, the ancestor of giraffe had a short neck and fed on leaves from the low trees and the bushes, as you can see in the diagram first. When food became scarce on the ground, they kept stretching their necks to reach leaves higher up in the trees. Due to this continuous use and effort, their neck gradually became longer. These acquired longer necks were then inherited by their offspring over generation, resulting in the modern giraffe with long neck.
Okay. So this was the example. All of these are the examples of Lamarkism that there is inheritance of acquired characters, and we adapt according to the changing in environment, and these characters can be transmitted to the next generation. But you can see that it doesn't happen. It's not true to all, and it's not applicable to everyone. So, but in case of giraffe, you can see that the examples from the short neck, now the stretching, and then now the after stretching the neck becomes very progressively longer, which is the present giraffe. But you can see its merits and demerits also. That after the Lamarkism, the new concepts comes, which were the Darwinism and Neo-Darwinism, the theory of natural selection, which was most valid to date of evolution. But when you will be asked about the main theory of inheritance of acquired characters, then you have to give the examples of all of these. Okay, so now you can see this was beautifully designed and prepared by this, and I have recorded because for future record, keeping the record, we have just taking the samples.